Jai Shri Ram, farrago 17. This is sentence equivalence. Look at the words below. Ultimately, negatively, positively, significantly, adversely. Adverse means uh, working in the opposite direction or unfavorable. So, although the company grew from 16 billion in revenue in 1990 to in 2005, recent managerial decisions have affected its finances and its long-term stability is threatened. Okay. Adversely, obviously. The answer is adversely and negatively. That's it. Next. Incisive means cutting, penetrating, insightful, keen, astute, showing acumen, perspicacious, trenchant. That means keen-minded. ఆవలిస్తే పేగులు లెక్క పెట్టేస్తాడు. Discerning mind. Discern అంటే notice something that's not obvious. గమనించగలగడం. DISCERN, discern. Discerning means being able to notice even the nuances. And nuance is a fine difference. So the next word, plethora, abundance, disparity, inequality, difference. Parity means equality. And incoherence, last word. Incoherence means something that you cannot understand. Incoherent language means you can't understand what's being said. There has never been a consensus. Consensus ante agreement among large number of people. Unanimous ante without any disagreement. So unanimous, unanimous, UNA NIMOUS. There has never been a consensus on what constitutes good writing and what would explain, and that would explain the dash of written works. So consensus ఎప్పుడు లేదు కాబట్టి ఎన్నో బుక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. So plethora, multiplicity, correct. That's the answer. Next. Delegate and pass on. Credit means give acknowledgement or praise. Ascribe means to show as reason. Portray means to show, depict. The company and the industry analysts who have studied it dash its success to skillful management, honest dealings, and involvement. So, ascribe its success, so that is one word, and credit its success to. So, credit means the same thing as ascribe. Credit means recognize and give acknowledgement to. Right. So next one, handicap, manacle, ante bedilu, handcuffs, portal, entrance, barrier, construct, constraint, restriction. So the so-called glass ceiling. Now look at this word glass ceiling. That's an idiom. Glass ceiling means a set of discriminatory attitudes against women and minorities. Glass ceiling can also be described as gender bias. That means bias against women. Misogyny. MISOGYNY. Misogyny means hatred against women. Unfortunately, the holy books, both Quran and the Bible, are extremely misogynistic. MISOGYNISTIC. Misogyny means hatred against women. Women are treated very shabbily. Women are shown as inferior to men and all that. So that's misogyny. Well, so where are we now? The so-called glass ceiling. I had to discuss this because the phrase glass ceiling is important for you to know. The so-called glass ceiling is an invisible dash said to be preventing women and minorities from rising to positions in top management. Invisible handicap barrier. Next, let's look at the words below. Dampened abet. Abet means to assist, abetting in a crime. Abetter means one who assisted. Debilitate is weaken. So Einstein's discovery of general relativity is a major turning point in the history of physics and dash a full century of further research. It's stimulated, right? It's stimulated and abetted. That's it. That's the pair, abet and stimulate. Though abet is very often used in a negative context, here it fits very well. That's it. This is Farrago 17. So you will notice that my audio tracks are getting shorter, hoping that if it is a short one, you will probably spend some time. If it is too lengthy, perhaps you won't. Okay. So Jai Shri Ram, Kripa Shankar signing off. Pass on all this stuff to your friends in other institutes. Poor chaps are paying a lot. We charge, in Krupa Coaching, we charge much lesser than all the others, and we do serious work. I really feel sad, and my sympathies are with them. I fully empathize. Empathy means understanding the feelings. I fully empathize with your friends who have gone to other institutes. So at least give them our material. Let them also do well in the GRE. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. That is what Hinduism says. Thank you very much. Jai Sri Ram.